Hi there. So hopefully someone will be here to watch. And I'll just make... Hi. So I'm just gonna try and make... And I made a little thing here. The lighting's not the best. I'm so sorry, everyone. Um, yeah. I could try making the lighting... Oh, and the camera setup's not the best since I'm doing it with my phone. But I'm just going to flip through some of these things. So to show you, tell you a bit more about the things in the sketchbook. So I made this a while, actually quite recently in March. Made it with gouache. I made this one also, I think 4 days ago maybe. And yeah, with colored markers, just Crayola markers. If you keep going, this was like my neighbor's house when we just moved in. They had this like really cool house. We could just see it, and I just decided to draw it. I did a tree study, some people studies. I have some drawings, like some girl drawings, just like that. I have my Inktober drawings. Sorry about the camera, guys. I'm filming with my phone and my stand isn't really cooperating, so it's really close up. I have a Harry Potter drawing of Hogwarts and the Mentors, and then some thumbnails for this next one for the prompt guarded in Inktober. Yeah, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I just have to say that. I have this room that I made that, it's just a room. I also made that for Inktober. And I guess that's next page. This is like really embarrassing for me. I don't know why. I am not the type of person that goes through a sketchbook and then is like, I'm super proud of this. I'm more of the type of person that says, nope, I'd rather not show you. I just find some of the sketches like directly express what I'm saying. Some of them might be dark, like this one. I don't know when I made this. It's in October, so I guess I was in the mood. This is one of my favorite sketches. Like right now, I love the whole purple and yellow deal and the marker. I'm very proud of it, as you can see. I have some studies that I made. Yeah, I guess that's all you can say. It's girls, as always. I'm not very capable of drawing guys. I have some bottle pictures, and then I have my day 19, 20, and 21 for Inktober. As I keep flipping, I have 22, which is expensive. This is so far, like, I really like how this turned out. If I owned these clothes and I was older, I would probably wear them. Day 23 and day 24 chop. Yeah, I went a bit dark on that thought. So I don't know what happened. I have day 25 written, 26, 27, 28, 29, and I just have blank pages. I don't know why I have that. I have some colors. You might not be able to see it very well, but I've got a little sketch of this like queen, you could say. Just a queen woman, as always. I'm in love with her expression. I just have to say that. So it's just, I guess, simple graphite with some of these guys. So the Ecoline brush pens. I'm obsessed with these. I think I use this exact color here. And yeah, well, for this one I have some Tombow ones, but This year I got inspired after watching some movie, I think. I don't remember. And I saw a ton of Pinterest posts and I got really inspired to draw curly hair and afro. As we keep going, I have some ballet-ish studies. I got a bit more inspired and drew some more girls, but with very slender arms and really big hands. I'm just looking back at this. I haven't looked at this stuff for a while. I continue with just a drawing. I think I was very inspired by Loish at this time. And I also use my Ecoline brush pens for the back green. I have just a drawing, a little sketch, just random. This is probably like one of my bigger OCs. I posted this drawing on my Instagram if any of you know. And I don't know her name or anything, but I draw her a lot. And she has this, I even made a little, like, I don't know what to call it, comic you could say, but it's not really, it's different scenes of the day or her emotions. And yeah, I guess that's her. I could use this page, but I didn't because I didn't feel like using it at the time. Probably gonna go back and go through all of those empty pages. I did some color things, testing out my pens and some washi tapes, more pen stuff. Then I was going through an art block at this time. I just have a couple of sketches here and there, some small things. I'm probably going to fill the pages up a bit more going back. So here I have some Ecoline drawing. I literally didn't sketch anything. I just went in with the brush pen, did whatever I thought just to express myself, you know? And then I went back and wrote some notes on it. I don't know why. I have no clue why I would write notes on a drawing. Moving on, I have a drawing here that's of this warrior girl. I really like how this is. I made this, I think, in December, November. I posted this on my Instagram, so I might check back and link it in some description of sort. I don't know. This I made in December. This I also made on that day. And I really like these drawings. I feel like they have a lot of movement in them. And yeah. So we keep going, and I've got this drawing here, this Asian girl, I guess. I had this inspiration to do so. On and on. I don't know how to describe these drawings. These ones were just with some simple ballpoint pen, like literally a ballpoint pen from a random hotel or airport. And I just felt inspired to draw ballerinas. Going, I have a drawing of a girl and a guy. For the first time, I think this is the only time I've drawn a guy and felt decent about it. I'm not very happy about how I draw guys, so I'm more proud of how I drew the girl, and they're just falling or lying and she's flying. So we keep going. This is in November, so the other drawing must have been in November as well. I did these drawings. I really love these drawings. I feel like they, you can't really see it well, but yeah, so you can't really see the colors well, I guess you could say. It's because of the lighting. I'm sorry about that. So I just decided to draw a little rose. I love this little rose. I don't know why. It's just there. I was in a mood, so I just kept drawing these, and then I never got to finishing this one. I might try and finish this one day. But unfinished artwork is like finished one, just not. I feel like it has the same meaning. It's just I didn't put the commitment in it. Okay, this is one of my OCs. I got inspired probably by Kim Possible. I don't know how it got there, but her name's Yuri, or Yuri. I don't need it. That's how unfinished she is. Still in the developing phase. So these are just some other drawings. I felt like drawing her again, so I drew her again. This is when I start doing like the whole backgrounds becoming full out colored, you know, whole of the page becomes colored, or there's a background color and the person is just blank. I had it at the beginning as well. I don't know. It honestly doesn't matter, but I had that at the beginning, more into the color pop in the background. This is just a little thumbnail that I did for my mom. I made her a painting because she wanted it, I guess you could say. So, and I thought for Mother's Day and for her birthday, what should I give her, you know? So, this is probably my favorite page in the whole entire sketchbook. I love how her expression turned out. I don't know how I drew it. I know it's not professional, you could say. I'm not a professional artist. I qualify as an artist because I enjoy making art and I enjoy sharing it with other people. I don't do it very often, but I still love art and I still love to draw. So this is one of my favorites of this page. Then comes this one, and as I said, like the whole color in the background, filling it all in. I used my Ecoline markers for this, so the brush pens in color 390, 390, and some other color I'll find somewhere on my desk soon. Anyway, moving on. Oh, found it. So it's and color 258. This is so awkward. And for whoever's watching, this is extremely awkward for me. I also really love how her hair turned out. Moving on. I drew this in December, so it was a bit a while ago, but a couple of months ago, but I'm really proud of it still. This is just a study I made of another curly-haired girl that I found on Pinterest. Moving on, I've got some more color blocking in the background with some doodling with ballpoint pens, some graphite and regular, what do you call them, Crayola super tip markers, just blocking that color out in the background again. So I'll just cover this. I did this whole little thing. Well, it's not little, it's quite big actually. It inspired, my cousin literally inspired me, and I just felt a need to draw a girl with curly, really poofy hair. I really like how she turned out, her expression and everything, her pose. It reminds me a lot of a Loish drawing, even though I'm not as professional and advanced as she is. So does this one actually. So she's just on a poolside, another blank page. Now, this girl here is one of my favorites as well. I gotta say, this sketchbook contains a lot of my favorite drawings, just because it's what I spend most of the time drawing into. So I turned my face, everything. I drew her a couple of times beforehand, but I didn't really get the vibe from her as I did now. And this is actually a redraw of a previous piece I've made. So then I have these here. I'm not very proud of this one. I actually don't really like it. I can't stand to look at her lips. I'm sorry. Got some swatches, some more thumbnails. I'll keep going. This one is more of a ballerina. No, it's not a ballerina actually. Sorry guys. It's just a hairstyle. It's girl again with really long hands. This is some thumbnails for this thumbnail that's even bigger. This one is for a video that I'm posting in a week time, maybe. I don't know how long it's gonna take me, but I can show you guys for whoever, oh god, things are just falling apart here, but for whoever's interested, I'll show you guys the very new, sorry about the noise, but if you have followed me for, I think 2 years, or have found me because of my 3 marker challenge video, you'll remember her, right? So I felt the dire need to redraw her. And so with the same art supplies, I didn't give myself the restrictions of 3 markers, but this was in 2016. This was the 6th of April 2016. And this here, okay, I'm gonna take that phone out of the stand now, so be aware, because it's a big drawing. This here I made recently in some time of the year. Oh my god, I didn't write the date, did I? Wait, never mind. February 17th. So if you look at this, these are the thumbnails. I used the Trident. I did all sorts of stuff to make this drawing. I feel like I honestly have to say this is one of the drawings that I'm most proud of in the whole of the thing. You just get like a little preview of my desk here. Sorry guys. But yeah, so some close-up. I know the lighting is really bad, but please stick with me here, guys. So I decided to, let's see, between the two, I'm gonna do a whole video on this, so anyone who's watching the live stream will probably have a bit more of an idea. So this has darker skin as her, but that's more because I felt like people who live in the sea get a lot of sunlight, and I ran out of that color. So, well, that's just what happens, isn't it? I added a tattoo instead of these swirly things. I made her hair much, much poofier than it was before. I tried making her, well, she's naked. I just have to say that. She's not wearing clothes, and she just has some weird transformation thing going on. Then her trident is totally different, way different from the old one. So, you know, I'm actually not going to spoil most of the video. I feel like, but I mean, I'm all over the place today, so please, I'm sorry. But I don't want to spoil the whole of the video that I'm going to make. Well, that I'm going to edit. I already made it. Because I feel that it's another video, so I don't know, if someone watches this video and then sees that one, it's just gonna be repetition. So moving on, these are just some more studies. This one's not, this one is. I just used Pinterest for that. I used a bird picture for this one. This was just a random drawing. This is, well, just a planner. I have little codes for life. I don't know why. This is some more studies, but it doesn't look very realistic, so I don't really like it, and I've just, like, looking through this whole sketchbook at how many pages are actually empty, and I'm quite impressed with myself for leaving so many empty, because I'm not proud, but I mean, I would have never left so many empty if I knew how many others in the beginning there were. So moving on, I had a picture of Angelina Jolie. I think I did a decent job, you could say, and I don't know, I'll just keep going and going. I did a study, not much. I have no clue what I did there. That's not even artwork, I'm sorry. I did a girl again. I drew a girl again. But this time I used some Tombow dual brush pens. And then some Ecoline brush pens as well. I did some more study, blah, blah, blah. Moving on. This here is a character I really like. This is the third version. If you've seen the rest of this live stream, this is the third version of her. And it's that other girl with all the... Well, you'll see her. I don't have a name for her, but it's this girl here, which is the one that I drew earlier on. Oh, her. Yeah. She is a totally different girl, but I took inspiration from her. Now, these two, I'm guessing, are in the same world. I don't know. I got more inspired and I tried drawing posh girls because I felt like it. I don't know how to explain these sketches to you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm such an awkward person right now. So, this girl here is always a girl. I've been saying this girl for every single sketch. I just realized that. But I like her facial expression. Oh, I shouldn't even go that close. You can't see it that well, but her facial expression I'm really in love with. I did some movement sketches. I don't even know what these are called. And then I drew Kihara. I don't know who that is. It's just a name I thought was cool, I guess. So, moving on. Hopefully you 12 people who are watching are not laughing your heads off. Because I am. I mean, I'm trying to keep my cool. I got really inspired. I watched Assassin's Creed, and I got really inspired by the whole outfits and the whole assassin look. So I started drawing little comic thingies. I did a whole thing. I drew, well, an assassin. Not in any dark way, but more because I really love the whole, I don't know what you call it, the whole straps on the... I'm losing my words today. Straps on like the cargo looking pants, and the do-up of the hair that's like all falling out, the tube top that isn't a tube top, the tattoos and everything. So, oh, thank you, Mika AITM, for saying I'm actually enjoying this. So I'm very happy to hear that. This girl is a girl. I don't know how to explain this. I'm so sorry. I think I just watched the new, it's not very new now, but I watched the 7 Rings video, and then I drew this, or break up with your girlfriend on board. I don't know which one. I'm a huge, just saying, disclaimer, I'm a huge Ariana Grande fan. Love the artist. She's amazing. If any of you guys don't like her, that's your choice. But I love her music. I don't know why. I don't know how this got to talking about music. So, moving on. I have to say, this is when I had a bit of a art block. And I didn't know what to draw, so I didn't know how to draw faces. And when I tried redrawing something, I would just end up not doing hair or faces and just blocking in. I didn't even bother putting a lot of work into it. I tried drawing a hand. I personally think I failed miserably. And so we're coming to the last pages of the sketchbook. And I kind of got to hurry it up a bit because, not to spoil the moment, but my phone's dying. So, that's fun, right? Don't we all love that? She reminds me of, if anyone knows this artist, her name's Miori, I think. Miori. R-E or something like that. And I really love her style, and I think I just like looked through a bunch of her art and saw some inspiration. And I don't know, I really like how this one turned out. So I posted this on my Instagram as well. I did some thumbnails before making this one just because I wanted to practice. I think I did these 2 days ago. I drew these guys with some ink, and this, I think I drew this today. Yeah, no, I drew this on Thursday. And moving on, again, another Ariana Grande reference. I didn't really use a reference, but I mean, guys, come on. That's Ariana Grande. You can see it. The whole hair and everything. So I really love the whole look of this black top, just blocking it out. I'm kind of proud of how I drew her. I don't know why. So, just disclaimer, nude studies. Just studies of girls. I didn't even study anything, really. I just drew them, and I felt like studying the body. So this is my last drawing, guys. I'm so sorry to cut this all off, I think. No, it's not. So this is my second last drawing in the sketchbook, or third or something. And I'm very proud of it. I really love this drawing. It's all done in pencil. And if you guys don't, I recommend this. Obviously I'm not sponsored, but I used a matte finish, and after like using pencils, obviously, when I was done, I sprayed it with all matte finish. And if I like literally rub my finger all over it, my finger's not gonna get anything on it, like no graphite, no charcoal, nothing. So I just drew, I don't know who that is, but I drew a guy, presumably, and I drew myself because I felt like it. And I don't know, I totally felt like it. Now, this three are my last sketches of the sketchbook. And this one I'm not very proud of, but I gotta get a move on, and I just had to get my creative juices flowing. This one, I like the face. I don't know why. It just looks very cute. And this one, you might not be able to see the pencil very well, but I was so proud of the pencil, and then I went over it today with watercolor, and I feel like I messed the whole thing up. But I also used a reference for this, and I'm gonna try and fix it all up. Now, these are blank pages, and that's just random scribbles to test out this Ecoline pen. But that concludes my whole sketchbook. I'm not done. I have a couple of pages left, and I might post a video or a little update of the last couple of pages, and then it will all be done, and you guys will have a little preview of the whole thing. I just have to cut this off. My phone battery is at 2%, so that's not very good. I just want to say I love y'all. Thank you so much for staying with me today. I know it's a half an hour video, and it must have annoyed some of you thinking, oh my god, this is so long, but I really enjoyed going through this whole sketchbook with you guys. Hopefully you'll keep supporting me. I swear, guys, I'll try and keep doing this type of videos. I mean, I love live streaming like this because it doesn't require me to, edit hours and hours and hours of work. But I do want to make more quality content for you. And I just want to say thank you for all your support. We're at 8.5 or something. 8,500 subscribers. I honestly don't really care about subscribers that much, but I really loved I really love posting these types of videos. So, sorry. I just apologized to a pen. Wow. I'm gonna have to cut this off before it gets even more awkward, but thank you again. And